Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, like 7:10 of the first week of Trimester 2 at my Bachelor of Visual Arts at Griffith Uni first year. I'm going to take you along for probably a week in my life as my classes. I have no idea what's going to be like. I haven't done these classes before. I've already started doing some pre-watching of the lecture for one of the classes, but I'm up. I'm going to go to the gym for a bit and then we'll get ready for the day. First class is 9 a.m, which I didn't used to have 9 a.m. classes, so we're going to get there. Okay, to the gym. You get a video of this. Okay, so recap of Monday's classes and Monday in general. I first up went there and caught up with a bunch of friends like 10-20 minutes before uni. And then we had my 9 a.m. lecture, which was good. It was just doing the introduction stuff and the tutorial, which was actually with the lecturer. We have the lecturer as a teacher. It was a ride. Spent like the first 30 minutes getting to know everyone's names. I can't remember a single one's there. But hopefully it'll get better as we start doing the readings and actually having like stuff to discuss about the course content. Then I had a 2.5 hour break, so I got food and went around, and due to it being the first week back, bounce back week I think it's called, there were lots of markets and stalls promoting clubs, which is something I didn't have during my first trimester, so it was really great to see everything. I won a free movie ticket, which was cool, and then we walked along South Bank and just mucked around for a bit, during the break, and then went back and had the sculpture class. So sculpture class, it was started off a bit slow, just the guy sort of talking, and then we did an induction to the workshop, which is boring, lots of information, but it's necessary. So that took about an hour and a half. So then about 4 o'clock we go back to the classroom, which I was sort of done for the day. And then we moved on to the activity for the week, which was 1-minute sculptures. The idea behind it is cool, and like the proper inspiration, like the artists who were doing it based on is like really cool. Their artworks are really good, but it just was so weird to just like grab an object and then you just do this thing and take a photo. And yeah, it would have been better if I was in like a group with all my friends, because then it would have been more fun. But oh well, hopefully as we move on it doesn't stay this like contemporary minimalism abstract. Like, I understand we need to touch on it. I understand that's what lots of sculptures are today, but I also want to touch on the other styles. But we'll see. We will see. Today I've got my drawing class, and then I think I am going to be hanging with my friends. I was with my boyfriend yesterday and only got back this morning, so wasn't much recording yesterday. But anyway, let's see how this day goes. Okay, so drawing. It was fun. It wasn't what I was expecting it to be. I was expecting sort of like having a model or an object and lighting it in different ways and then drawing it. But no, it was a lot different. We went into the darkroom studios, which is so cool. And then we had a small induction on that, a lot of talking. I almost fell asleep, gotta be honest, I was just tired. Not that it was boring, I was just tired. And then we actually did the start of it, and we did light drawing, which was like really cool, using long exposure, a little click and shoot camera. Yeah. Okay, so going more into depth of what we did in class, you will see some examples popping through of some highlights. We basically turned all the lights off, and using the camera and our phone torches, we just did something on the narrative theme of floating, because we get a narrative theme each week. So I did a jellyfish and a hot air balloon. Then we messed around to see what was possible, so we managed to light up a person while like running around them, but there was lots of things that just led to crazy silly stuff, but it was heaps of fun and I met some new friends. And then I hung out with my friends for a bit. They left because we were all tired, and I had a nap. And now I am looking at what artwork I am going to do for my Art Theory 2 visual analysis assignment, because we jumped straight into it, otherwise we're going to get left behind. I had originally been looking at one, Edwina Sandy's, her couples piece, but it's sort of like a later pop art. We have to do one within the first 4 weeks, like the units within the first 4 weeks of it. And I'm going to do pop art because that's the closest thing that's not like super abstract. So I was going to do that one, but that is from 1974. Pop art was around the 1950s. So that's just a later one. So instead I think I'm going to do, the pop art that started it all, which was I Was a Rich Man's Plaything, 1947 by Eduardo Paolozzi. I don't know how to say that. I'm going to do that one. Gonna do a bit of research and writing on that, and then I will do some other stuff. Good morning. It is Wednesday. Can't remember if I talked about drawing. So I did talk about drawing. And I got a bit of work done yesterday. I've now finished my art theory and my sculpture for the week. I did just some sketchbook pages, apart from I need to print some stuff out and add to it, but it's basically done. All the notes are done. Then I also started on my in-studio e-portfolio part for my drawing, but I didn't get to finish it because, again, I was with Finn and whatnot with my boyfriend. I did a bit of the gym, not much, like 10 minutes maybe, and now I'm just waiting for my washing to finish, and then I will continue on with my day doing stuff. I need to finish doing the Kaya readings and video. Yeah, so we'll do that. I'll probably watch the video first and then do the reading once I get back, and yeah, we'll start the day. This is my last day of classes, so okay, so I have just finished the reading and everything I need to do for my Kaya class. It is like 11:45 now. My class is at 1 and goes till 3. I'm going to make lunch now, and then I'm going to head to the uni, drop off a library book I borrowed over the holidays, and then just catch up with my friends a bit, see if they're all going good, because none of them have done the pre-readings or anything. And I'm going to bet lots of people haven't in the class, but I like to stay ahead. Yeah, so I'm not going to do any more uni work until after class, which will then work on drawing. Yeah. Hello, editing Jacinta here. I realised I never talked about said Kaya class, and that's probably because I didn't want to remember it. It was very boring. I was so glad it was only 2 hours. Basically, we had been told to watch the online lecture, and then in class we just went over the lecture. Like, no new content or anything, it was just the lecture. So obviously it was not that fun. So overall, I'm just gonna leave the video here because I haven't got any more real stuff to add to it. I did some other X-Studio type work outside, but yeah, that is the first week of the classes. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I will hope to see you in the next video. I have definitely been recording. This is week 3 at the moment. I've been recording a week 3 vlog for the whole week. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.